Hey guys, welcome back to Sacred Forge Healing. Today we're going to be doing the weekly reading for August 27th through September 3rd. If you have not been here, welcome. My name is Eric. I do intuitive angel card readings as well as a slew of other things. For those who are returning, thank you for coming back. Let's go ahead and let's get into the message for this week. So, prior to sitting down here to record this today, I did a bit of automatic writing or intuitive channeling in this way. So we're going to start with the messages that came through here first. So what was kind of shown to me was this beautiful flower. It was like pink and magenta on the outside and white on the inside. So what I kind of got from all of that was this coming week is a week to remind yourself to stop and smell the flowers, right? Stop and allow yourself to have those moments of joy. It's the little things and really paying attention to all that. You know, spend time doing the things that are bringing you joy, and remember that it's okay to slow down. You know, we live in this fast-paced world where we feel like we have to be on the move all the time. And that's kind of how things have evolved at this point, because we have cars that can go very fast. You know, back in the day, that didn't exist. It was a very slow-paced environment. But now, in this world that we're here with now, everything feels so fast-paced, and it's a reminder that you don't always have to be moving so fast. You know, you have to allow those times to slow down, otherwise you can get really drained, run out of energy in that way. Let's see, I'm scanning my notes that I took. When we rush everywhere, we most likely are not taking care of ourselves, and when we do that, we run on empty. So when that came out, it was, you know, the expression of a car. So what happens when a car is empty? It can't go anywhere. What do? You have to find a way to fill it up. Otherwise, it's just sitting there. It's a heap of metal. So in that same way, this is asking you to really take a look at your own self-care, your own joy, and allowing those moments to fill you back up, you know? Yeah. So when you start to fill everyone else's cup but your own, your cup runs dry. So allow these moments, these little moments where you can connect more to that joy, to the things that you enjoy. Doing that can help fill you back up. So that's kind of a reminder to do that. You know, when you don't take time for yourself in that way, and you keep getting drained and drained until you have nothing left, either take a break. You know, hopefully you take a break long before that. But the universe has a slew of different ways to get you to take a break. Either do it on your own or it might happen. So that's just a reminder for this week. So let's get into our cards. Let me go this one first. So I'm using a deck that I actually have not used much at all. In fact, today is going to be our starting deck. It's the Raise Your Vibration Oracle by Kyle Gray. I have a lot of different decks that I have not been using, and we're going to try to do a little bit more variety. So I also get to bring these lovely, lovely babies out and have some fun with them. So let's see, what do people need to know for the week of August 27th through September 3rd? Wow, okay. So, we had three cards that came out. And I really do love these cards. I really do. So, our first card is Your Sensitivity is a Gift. Let's see, I think these might be showing up a little easier, maybe not. Okay, it's a little better. So your sensitivity is a gift. Sensitivity can be about a lot of things, but what comes to my mind first is like when you walk into your room and you notice something's off, that's part of your sensitivity, or being able to, in that situation, you can either stay in the space or decide to leave. But it's that sensitive part of you is a gift. Being sensitive to things can be very much a gift. You can use it to connect with people. You don't have to take on people's stuff. You're not supposed to. It's their own stuff to deal with. When I say that, I'm talking about you don't have to take on other people's energy. That's not yours to take on. You're not supposed to process things for other people. People have to process for themselves. That's part of learning. That's why we're here in the school called Earth. But allowing that sensitivity to be a gift. For a long time, and I don't think this was necessarily a thing in my life, but I know that it certainly can be. When you're sensitive as a child and you get told, stop being so sensitive, that can kind of scar you a little bit, and it makes you not want to connect with that aspect of yourself. But it is a gift. And it feels like this is we were talking about filling up your cup. This is also part of it. It's a gift. It's like a reclamation, is what this feels like. It's allowing that sensitive part of you to finally shine itself again. In this community, we talk a lot about like the inner child. It's that part of you that's still connected to your higher self, your soul, God. It's that loving self, that innocent self that has not been changed. And there's also a thing around, when you grow up, you now get to either mother or father yourself. You're kind of in control of your own life at that point. If you have situations back in your life prior to this that have led you into a different space from parental trauma, life lessons in that way, this is a time for you to be like, okay, well, that has happened. Now, how do I want to mother myself? How do I want to take care of myself in that way? Allow your sensitivity to be a gift. It doesn't have to be a curse. And it's not a curse. This also feels like setting boundaries in that way too. Because if you have no boundaries, then your sensitivity can get really kind of go haywire. Like you have so much receptive feedback. If you're not used to it, then it can be very overwhelming. So let that also kind of be on your mind. I do want to kind of talk about the starfish, the pearls, and like the seahorse. I wish I knew a little bit more about the seahorse and the starfish, but like the spirit animals in that way. But that is not as much my training or my current knowledge. But the pearls, we see pearls as something that's precious. Allow yourself to be precious again. Allow yourself to be precious to yourself. Okay. It's just like the feeling for this week is just allowing yourself to be filled from deep within. Allow yourself to connect to that flowing part of you, that creative, that sensitive aspect of yourself. This is going to be a great week. I'm excited. So, we have the world is blessed to have you. Allow yourself to be a blessing to yourself and allow yourself to shine the most authentic version of yourself to the world. When you show up as your authentic self, you are a light to the world. You're a light to yourself. You're not feeling the confinement that all of everyone else has kind of put on yourself or on you, and yourself has also put on you. Allow yourself to break open those shackles and allow them to dissipate. They don't have to be there anymore. When you are showing up as your most authentic version of yourself, you are a light. The world is blessed to have you. I really hope you guys know that. It doesn't have to be the same the same paradigm that we've grown up with. It's time to shift. So either be part of the shift or get dragged along. One way or another, it is time to shift more into a loving aspect of yourself and a loving world. It is time. There's no more need for all the hate and the self-loathing, the unworthiness. It's time for that to go. It is so time to that to go. Allow yourself to be the blessing. Allow yourself to be who you are. And our last card is you are worthy. You are worthy. Allow source, the universe, however you want to call it, allow yourself to be filled up from within inside because you are worthy. It's not time any longer to run on an empty cup. That time has passed. So, I think I'm actually going to leave it there with this. This is to be a beautiful week. But you have to allow these energies to come in, allow this stuff to come in for you. You have to do that inner work, that feeling of yourself. And if these words, you are worthy, made you second guess yourself or feel cringed, take a look at that. Because we are all inherently worthy. We are all connected to the divine. We are all love. And until we all realize that, things can keep going the way that they are. But it is time to shift. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. So, just remember, you are worthy. Allow yourself to be a gift, a blessing to the world. Allow yourself to be a blessing to yourself. And just remember to shine your most authentic self. All right. Until next week, I'm sending you all my love. May love and light light your path. Goodness. And I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.